Welcome to the universe of the mind. You'll be amazed at the things that you might find in a galaxy far, far away. The secrets of our world will be exposed today.
Just a few years ago, we spotted a mysterious visitor from deep space. On July 1, 2025, a telescope in Hawaii, part of the Atlas Sky Survey, detected a faint object moving through our solar system. At first, it was just another dot in the sky. But as astronomers tracked its path, they realized something incredible. This object wasn't from around here. It wasn't bound by our sun's gravity. It was just passing through. This object was named 3I-ATLAS, with the I standing for interstellar. It's only the third such object we've ever confirmed, following the strange cigar-shaped ʻOumuamua and the more familiar-looking comet Borisov. But 3I Atlas has its own unique story to tell, and it's a story that has sparked both scientific excitement and wild speculation. So what exactly is 3I-ATLAS? The moment it was discovered, telescopes all over the world and even in space turned their gaze toward it. What they saw was fascinating. Unlike ʻOumuamua, which was just a point of light, 3I Atlas had a fuzzy halo around it, a faint tail stretching out behind it. These are the classic signs of a comet. When a comet gets close to the sun, the heat causes its ice to turn directly into gas, a process called sublimation. This gas, along with dust, creates the beautiful coma and tail we associate with comets. Scientists were eager to learn more. They estimated the size of its solid core, or nucleus, to be somewhere between 0.5 kilometer and maybe 5 or 6 kilometers across, a pretty standard size for a cometary nucleus. It's a mountain of ice and rock hurtling through the cosmos. To get an even closer look, astronomers pointed the most powerful tool in their arsenal at it, the James Webb Space Telescope. Using its incredible sensitivity, the JWST analyzed the light coming from the comet's coma to figure out what it was made of. The results were clear. The coma was dominated by carbon dioxide gas mixed with water, ice, and dust. This composition is very similar to comets from our own solar system, although the high amount of carbon dioxide suggests it might have formed in a very cold, distant star system. So, you have an object from interstellar space on an orbit that proves it's not from here. It has a coma and a tail, just like a comet. Its chemical makeup is exactly what you'd expect from a comet. For the overwhelming majority of scientists, the case is closed. As NASA put it, 3I Atlas looks and behaves like a comet. 'Tis, for all intents and purposes, an interstellar comet. A cosmic snowball thrown from another star, giving us a precious sample of what another solar system is made of. But that's not the whole story, is it? Whenever an object arrives from interstellar space, one tantalizing, exciting, and perhaps slightly sci-fi question always comes up. Could it be alien? Could it be a probe, a ship, a piece of extraterrestrial technology? This idea didn't just come out of nowhere. The speculation around 3I Atlas is fueled by a few things. First, there's the simple fact that it's from out there. It has traveled for millions, maybe billions of years across the vast emptiness between stars. For some, this makes it a prime candidate for a message in a bottle from another civilization. It's the ultimate delivery service from an unknown address. Then there are claims of so-called anomalous behavior. Some observers and amateur astronomers have pointed to supposed oddities, sudden changes in brightness that seem too extreme, or slight wiggles in its trajectory that aren't perfectly explained by the outgassing of its jets. These are the kinds of details that get people talking. Is it just a lumpy, unevenly heated comet? Or is something else going on? Is it adjusting its course? One of the most prominent voices in this conversation is astrophysicist Avi Loeb. He famously argued that our first interstellar visitor, ʻOumuamua, was likely an alien artifact due to its unusual shape and acceleration. He has also raised questions about 3I Atlas, suggesting we should keep an open mind to the possibility of an artificial origin. These ideas are incredibly popular with the public and have been featured in major news outlets, adding fuel to this speculative fire. The idea of an alien spacecraft is just ... more exciting than a chunk of ice. It's a compelling narrative. A silent vessel from a distant star system finally reaches us, and we're here to see it. But what does the hard evidence actually say? Where do the experts, the ones who spend their lives studying these objects, really stand? Well, when we move from speculation to scientific data, the picture becomes much clearer, and frankly, a lot less like a sci-fi movie. Scientists haven't just taken a quick peek at 3I Atlas. They've thrown everything they have at it. Teams have used a whole fleet of observatories on the ground and in space to study it across the entire light spectrum, from infrared and visible light to ultraviolet and even gamma rays. They've been searching for what they call technosignatures. A technosignature's any sign of technology. It could be radio signals in a structured pattern, like the ones we send out. It could be laser pulses. It could be the heat signature of a propulsion system, or the way an artificial surface reflects sunlight. It could be anything that screams, "I was manufactured." And after all this searching, they've found ... nothing. Zero. There are no structured signals, no unusual heat patterns, no reflections that would suggest a metallic hull. The trajectory quirks and brightness fluctuations. Scientists have successfully modeled these behaviors as being caused by the natural chaotic outgassing from a rotating, unevenly shaped nucleus, something we see in our own solar system's comets all the time. The gas doesn't shoot out perfectly. It erupts in jets, pushing the comet around like a tiny, unpredictable rocket engine. The chemical composition we talked about earlier. It's a dead ringer for a natural object. It's a mix of carbon dioxide, water, and dust, the basic building blocks of comets everywhere. There is nothing in its chemistry that suggests it's made of exotic alloys or powered by an advanced reactor. It's made of primordial stuff, the same kind of stuff that formed our own planets billions of years ago. So the scientific consensus is incredibly strong. 3I Atlas is a natural, albeit fascinating, interstellar comet. It's a visitor from another star, but it's a geological one, not a biological or technological one. The excitement for scientists isn't about finding aliens. It's about getting a free sample from another solar system. By studying its composition, we can learn about the chemistry of planetary systems beyond our own, without ever having to travel there. So where do I stand on this? Based on all the evidence we have, I'm firmly in the interstellar comet camp. The spaceship theory is a thrilling idea, but it's built on speculation and filling in the gaps of our knowledge with what we want to be true. Science, however, works with evidence. It works with observation, data, and testable hypotheses. And right now, every single piece of credible data points to 3I Atlas being a comet. Does this mean it's impossible for it to be a spaceship? No. In science, you rarely say something is 100% impossible. But the burden of proof for an extraordinary claim like it's an alien probe requires extraordinary evidence, and we just don't have it. In fact, all the evidence we have points in the opposite direction. Until we see something truly unexplainable, a radio signal that says hello, or a trajectory change that defies the laws of physics, the most logical and evidence-based conclusion is that we are witnessing a natural phenomenon. A wandering comet on a lonely journey through the galaxy that just happened to cross our path, giving us a fleeting glimpse into the vast and wonderful universe beyond our own celestial backyard. It may not be aliens, but a messenger from another star is still pretty incredible. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into deep space, be sure to like and subscribe for more explorations of our amazing cosmos. See you next time!
Welcome to the universe of the mind. You'll be amazed of the things that you might find in a galaxy far, far away. The secrets of our world will be exposed today. All is never what it seems. Is a world created by our dreams? Are we living in a simulation? Is the moon an alien space station? Quantum is quantum does. Nobody knew just what it was. To this day we still don't know, but we won't stop exploring though. Welcome to the universe of the mind. To the universe of the mind. You'll be amazed of the things that you might find in a galaxy far, far away. The secrets of our world will be exposed today. All is never what it seems. Is a world created by our dreams? Are we living in a simulation? Is the moon an alien space station? Quantum buzz, nobody knew just what it was. To this day we still don't know, but we won't stop exploring though. Welcome to the universe of the mind.
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 To the universe of the mind, you'll be amazed of the things that you might find.